from Colorado Springs, Colorado, at home to the Air Force
What's up, YouTube?
Falcons. As we'll see a squad from the Pac-12,
Playing football.
the Washington State
I did not own that right to any music heard in the game or in the background.
For EA Sports College Football,
We live, y'all.
Davis, joined here in the booth, as always, by David
Hope everyone's
and
being
Jesse
safe
Palmer. Guys, let's tee this one up.
and warm.
Washington State lined up to kick it off and get this game going. And he takes this from inside the 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Oh, the Air Force Falcons offense will take the field first. And David, their quarterback hasn't always blown you away statistically, but he is a guy that the coaches trust.
Yeah, and he'll show you some flashes of why you should trust him, Reese. But here's the thing. This is not a guy that we're saying, go win me the football game. That's not where he's at right now in his career. Jesse, he's a guy that needs the others. They got to help him out. They got to play on schedule, not make those mistakes, and guys really play well around.
Yeah, David, the one thing quarterbacks don't want to be referred to as is a game manager, but that's really more what this guy is. You're right. They have to be able to run the football. They can't turn it over. They got to play great defense. If they do that in this game, he's good enough to get this win.
They'll start this one from the 29 on first down. Back to pass, it's Addison. Fired that thing out in a heartbeat, but it's incomplete.
Just didn't seem like the quarterback and his intended target were on the same page there.
What will they dial up on second and a long way to go? Rushes on him. Takes a hit as he fires. On target over the middle. Great pickup as they'll keep this drive moving, and they've got it at the 45. The Falcons will snap it on 1st and 10. To the air on first down. Pulls it in. It's Best. He stopped at the 45 after picking up 10 yards and the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. And the Falcons with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Knew where he wanted to go with it, but couldn't find his target. It's incomplete. Now facing a 3rd and long. Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. Quick completion on the out route. Inside the 35, knocked out of bounds. This offense with a big play, and they'll mark it at the 33. They'll snap it from the 34 on 1st and 10. Here's a heat. Picked off, and the opening drive is stopped with an interception. And they'll drag him down after a good return on the interception.
Doing so well.
This offense knew coming into this game it was not going to be easy throwing against this defense. They're at the top of virtually every major statistical category when it comes to pass D, and the quarterback just found out the hard way, throwing a pick on the opening drive.
The inside handoff. You'll take this every time. 5 yards on the first down play. Guys, let's take a minute and talk a little Washington State. For programs at this level, they are regularly fighting off the big school for diamonds in the rough. But it looks as if they won this battle with a commitment from a 3-star receiver, Jesse.
He just thought he had better opportunities on and off the field here at this program. He's going to get a lot of chances to make plays early. With his talent, expect him to start right away. And if I'm the offensive coordinator...
Grabs it at the 25 in stride. Just carving up this defense and getting it down to the 24.
Well, after getting that takeaway, this offense is needing some points, and that's a big completion there on 3rd down. Good job reading the coverage. The offense is going to stay on the field. They want to keep this momentum going, and that last completion, that was big.
Inside the 25, they'll snap it from the 24, first down. Looking downfield on first down. Makes the grab. He hauled that one in and got it down to the 15-yard line.
And I think think this receiver's forte is his route running. He's a guy that can line up all over the field, but it's not just catching post routes and goes. This guy can run shallows, he can run slants, he can run the option routes and find soft spots in the defense. This guy really has all the routes in his toolbox.
The Cougars come to the line on third down, trying to keep this drive alive. Looking to throw for it. Pressure coming. Knocked away, incomplete in the end zone.
Once you start to get down here towards the goal line, it's so much more difficult to throw the football. You really want to stretch the defense sideline to sideline and use your speed and take advantage of the grass when you see it. They try to take a little bit of a shot down the field unsuccessfully. Nice job by this defense.
So they're lining up to kick it off after that last drive. Put a 3-spot on the board, and now the defense will try to shut them down. He'll bring it out. It's Weir. Pulled down at the 18, and the decision to bring it out of the end zone was not a good one. Here comes the Air Force offense back onto the field. That last drive was promising for a while, but you just can't mess it up at the end with the pick, Jesse.
No, you got to be able to.
It's a seam wide open. He's at the 40. He's at the 30.
Yo.
He's at the 10. And he eluded the defense, and he'll take it all the way.
Yo.
If I'm a play caller nowadays, man, I want more guys like this. Just versatility. You can see he can catch it out of the backfield like a wide receiver, or he can run it. Nice job catching the football with his hands, using his speed to do the rest.
This part right here, spin through everybody.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point makes it 7-3. That one's going to get a little star marked beside it on the play sheet. One play, explosive, touchdown just like that. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. Here comes the Wazoo offense onto the field again. A little bit of feeling each other out. They're down 7-3 as they open this drive. They'll mark him out of bounds at about the 29-yard line. The Cougars can really attack on this 2nd and short. Back to pass. They'll run the screen. They drag him down, but not before he's moved the chains, and the screen pass is effective. They've got it at the 36. It's a 1st and 10. Defense looks as if it's coming. On the ground, it's Cruz. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
I don't care who you are, but if you're going to have success offensively, you've got to have some semblance of a running game. They didn't have it their last time out. They obviously really struggled in that game. And in this one, just not getting enough push up front, and it's putting them in some really difficult situations.
He was not fooled on that one. You know, a lot of times you want to buy space, and you throw this route really when it's off coverage. But you could tell the cornerback was up, ready to come, pounce on that screen, and get the tackle for a loss.
On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Sends it downfield. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. Got room on the return.
I'm talking about fine recruit.
Picking up big yardage on the return. What a play there.
It turned his team around.
Air Force has it back, and the Falcon offense returns to the field. A quick strike touchdown up top the last time they had it, Jesse. They'd love to do it again.
No doubt. They've got so many playmakers on the perimeter, David. Just find a way to get these guys the ball in space.
And you already started, man. Making that big play, opening up this offense. This quarterback is feeling good about himself. I wouldn't be surprised if they give it right back to him.
Quickly to the tight end. And he was able to shed a tackle and pick up the 1st down before they finally get him on the ground. Just inside the 30 at the 29, it's 1st and 10. Looking to throw, it's Addison. Fires to the wideout. And that pass incomplete. The defense got a hand on it.
Well, you know the offense is going to come out trying to get this guy the football, right? He's their best receiver. He's their best receiving target. Great job on defense knocking that one down.
Dropped after a pickup of 3 down to the 26.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push to get some run.
Unleashes one deep. He's got it in the end zone. Touchdown, Falcons.
And it's so underrated. The relationship between a QB and a wide receiver, the timing, the ability to know where he's going to be and be accurate with the football, that's what leads to nice touchdowns, Jesse.
Well, the chemistry between these two guys has to be great when you're throwing into the end zone because coverage is going to be tight. The throw might not be perfect, but this is something these two guys have been repping in practice over and over and over, and it's paying dividends now on game.
And the extra point is good, and they have an 11-point lead. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. Here he comes from inside his own 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. A lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. They'll crank up this drive with the pass. It's complete. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. Here comes the offense on second down. A designed run for the quarterback. He breaks a tackle. Nifty little scamper on this one. Enough for the first down, and he slides in
Don't
safely.
get lazy.
Well, this guy's a weapon, throwing it and running it, and you know he's going to try to hurt this defense with his legs.
It puts so much stress on the defensive line to chase him and the fact that the play is extended so long.
Yeah, if they've got a spy defensively, if someone's athletic enough to run with this guy, that's going to be maybe a sound move moving forward schematically.
As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. Wants to fire on second down. Fakes to grab. Breaks into the open. And he's brought down after a nice gain. That's the end of the quarter. Air Force has the lead here. They wanted to strike first and strike hard, and they've been able to do that here in the first quarter as we take a look at the stats. So after the break, they'll go back to work. Defense showing plenty of pre-snap movement of their own. They'll give it to the back. Not a whole lot of room there. 3 yards maybe, 2nd and 7.
And I kind of like how the running back didn't mess around. Like, just get downhill when you see an opening. A lot of times they close so fast, man. Be decisive, stick your foot in the ground, pick up 3 to 4, and we are not going to complain.
Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them a first down. And the Cougars pounded the rock to move the sticks. Now back to work. They're working that left side. And a good job of coverage by that defense. Just a short pickup. Backed up now. Here's 2nd and long. Looking to fire. He's got his man. All down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down. The Cougars come to the line with a fresh set of downs. From the red zone, looking for a receiver. Just not quite able to make the connection. It's incomplete.
One of the things I love about this kid is that he goes to work. He struggled his last game out, completed less than 50% of his throws. So back to the drawing board, back to fundamentals, and you can see that paying dividends in this game. I know he just threw an incompletion, but for the most part, this guy has been spot on.
This defense has owned the first half. They've given up some yards on this drive. Big 3rd down coming. You've built a little bit of a lead. Try to force the field goal. Don't give up the big play here, and you've had a great first half.
On that 3rd down, they took a shot in the end zone, just couldn't connect. QB and receiver not on the same page, and now it's decision time if you're the head coach on 4th.
That is no good.
All right, we got the lead. Run for the win.
Down by 11.
And that kind of tells you how the season's gone for this squad. Just whether it's the offense, whether it's the defense, now it's the special teams, missing a makeable kick. It's been that kind of year.
Here comes the Air Force offense back onto the field. Took the last drive in for a touchdown. They'll try to do it again on this one. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
Great team defense on that run play. Everybody doing their job. People winning their one-on-ones, D linemen staying in their gaps, linebackers and DBs filling. You just can't do it better.
Keeps it moving for a 3-yard gain to the 24. Line is set on third down. To the air, it's Addison. Here's the pressure. And here's a fumble way behind the line.
I ain't stopped backing up so far.
Forcing the fumble, but bad, unfortunate bounce, and the offense pounces back on it.
The Falcons send out the punt unit. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. And the punt team gets down there and gets the return man on the ground.
Stay in the pocket.
Out comes the offense as they get set to take over. He wastes no time and comes out throwing. Just a short pass to the tight end. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. The Cougars can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Got his man on the right. Fighting off the defender. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Wide receiver comes in motion. Off play action on first down. Pressure is on the way, and the pressure has arrived, and down he goes at the 30.
This defense, they are tenacious, and they've got guys up front that are athletic and that are so strong and they can collapse the pocket. You saw it right there in that play action attempt.
The pull and throw off the RPO. Knocked out of bounds. They're in the red zone. Mark it at the 17, and they are set up. You have to wonder, after missing a field goal on the last drive, how are they going to play this third down? From the gun, wants to pass. He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete, and fourth down's coming. They'll have to settle for a field goal attempt. And this one only 35 yards out, but not straight away. This one from the left hash. And he kept that one just straight enough to graze inside the left upright. That'll make it a one-possession game. The lead is 8.
Man, so many more times we're going to say, go for it, be aggressive. Nice to have a guy you can depend on, and you know you're putting 3 on the board. Nice kick, nice job.
Finds just enough space to cross the 25. Let's mark it at the 27-yard line. Air Force has it back, and the Falcon offense returns to the field. And they didn't get it forward and
all right, let me go to my run play because I don't know what this coach is picking.
Got stuck on first down. It's 2nd and 10. Here's the handoff. Got the first down. He's still on his feet. And the defense finally makes the stop after the sweet run and good gain. They'll snap this one from the 42. It's 1st and 10. Leaves it with the running back. He'll give him a couple on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up.
And you want to run the football. That's okay. You'll take some of these. But if they start to add up down the road, obviously, you might want to think about airing it out a little bit.
He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down. For young men who are going to make their living protecting the skies, they can cover some ground, too.
There's no doubt. And they're going to cover the ground and be on the ground, stay on the ground, and be very successful. That's what they want to do with this running attack.
He's got an open man. Finds a crease at the 20. Touchdown, Air Force. He found some open space and turned on the Jets. The mantra is always finish, and they're trying to do that here in the regular season with this Week 12 performance.
quarterback's ability to read the field is huge, and also the anticipation, the time
put it
to
out
be
in
able to throw
front.
the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone. That was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. Listen, a lot of times touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
They're ready to kick it away, and this crowd is buzzing after that last score. And the ball will make it into the end zone. No return on that one for a touchback. They take over late in the half, enough time to put together a drive. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. Banging, slithering, whatever it takes to get that ball up to the 32. The hurry up now, second down, clock ticking. Wants to go up top. And that one's incomplete.
The offense just has not been able to find a way to get their rhythm going here in the first half. We just haven't seen it in the passing game. That was a really good example of it again. If they're going to score more points in the second half, they've got to make some adjustments here at halftime.
That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they have a first down at the 43. Wants to go up top on first down. On target to the left. Oh, he's got some space. So close to that end zone. He can almost taste it, but it'll be first and goal for this offense. And this is a really important series of plays, a chance to cut into the lead just before halftime. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Can the D deny them on second and goal? Tries again to get it in. Just hammer it with this running back again, and he noses his way into the end zone.
And I'm not going to say that was a must score, but that was a must score. And this offense delivers right before the half. Everything's starting to pick up. Hopefully, now you build some momentum. You cut it to a two-score game. Got to build on this momentum in the second half.
They're getting set to kick it away, and that last score took a little oomph out of this crowd. On the run from inside his own 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Here we go. They'll try to get something on the board here in the final minute of the first half. They'll go to the ground. And he finds some solid space, makes a nice game before the defense is able to stop him. And the Falcons want to pick up the tempo. They'll leave it with him. Oh, better look out. Crosses to 40. Wide open on the right. And he gets a big chunk of yardage to the 34-yard line. The offense wastes no time getting the timeout call.
How nice is it in an offense when you can generate explosive plays by running the football? You got to force feed this guy, man. He is an absolute game changer.
Trying to make magic on the scramble. And he'll skip his way out of bounds after a short gain, making sure he doesn't take any unnecessary punishment. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. Caught over the middle. It's Finley. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. And the field goal unit is on the field. Thought he had it and couldn't get it through the uprights. He missed it. Still up by 8 after the miss. They'll come out and take a knee, and that should send us to halftime. We've played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Fellas, by the looks of things, we've had one enjoyable first half in Colorado Springs. And how can we begin our analysis of that first half without singing the praises of one of the elite backs in football? Racking up huge numbers on the ground, even throwing the occasional block. This kid is the total package. And if this defense doesn't adjust its strategy, he could be headed towards a career day.
Hold it, finds his man on the left. Oh, he's getting ahead of steam. The 20.
And here we go with this ball.
And he ran away from the defense to take it in.
Oh my goodness.
They opt to go for two to try to tie it up right now.
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, hits you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy. The connection between quarterback, wide receiver, you can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
Here comes the Air Force offense back onto the field. That touchdown lead they had has disappeared, and now we have a whole new ball game as they start the drive. Just a bit of a misfire there as they can't make the connection. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. To throw, it's Addison. This time he's got it. Turns it on in midfield. There he goes. And it looked as if he might take that one all the way to the house. Just ran out of a little steam, and the defense finally got it.
A nice passing game by this offense. The quarterback and the receiver on the same page, in time, in rhythm, creates the big play. And look at them. They're right back on the football, ready to run another play.
They'll stop him just short of the first down marker on the screen. The Falcons with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. They'll leave it with the lone back. Nice pickup on the ground there. They'll move the sticks for the first down. On the doorstep of cashing it in for the offense. With the run on 1st and goal. Wrestled down at the 8-yard line as they threaten deep in the red zone. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. He'll run it up the middle, trying to pick its way to the end zone. He just kept those big, powerful thighs churning, but he'll be knocked down at the 1. They believe in their running game on 3rd and goal here. Touchdown, Falcons! And that one will put them up here in the 2nd half. They'll try to add another to their lead.
3rd and goal.
Now, let's play defense.
Just give it to this guy.
Defense is a good idea.
Nose for the end zone. He's able to find the crease and pay it off for his offense.
And he's going to bring it out of the end zone. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. Washington State has it back, and they'll send the offense onto the field. They're down by a touchdown, but hoping to dial up some plays and pull even in what's turning out to be a really good football game. Complete downfield. Across the 35, out of bounds at the 36, and a really good pickup as they're starting to move. They'll snap it from the 36. They've got a first down. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Fires to the middle. Pulls it in. And he gets the first down, but man, did he get the hit stick laid on his noggin. Now it's a first down from the 43-yard line. Working that left side now. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few.
And offenses nowadays, they're really just counting numbers. How many guys do you have out wide? How many guys do I have out wide? If I have enough guys to block your guys, boom, it's just built into the offense. Pitch, catch, let me get a few yards.
He's close to the first down, but they're going to mark him just a little short.
Well, the defense playing zone coverage there. They're taking away all of the QB's primary options down the field, so he has to check it down to the drag running underneath.
Unloads to the wideout. Got his man on the right. And he gets it down to the 4-yard line before he's finally stopped. A terrific run after the catch. On 1st and goal, let's see if Washington State can... And that ball is live in the backfield. Scoops it up, still a live ball. I don't know if it was luck or aggression or just a fortuitous bounce, but at least they've got the ball back.
Well, one thing I do know, Reese, this running back's got to do a better job with ball security. You cannot turn the football over and expect to win this game. They're very lucky they were able to jump on top of that.
Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. It's 3rd and goal and a long way from the end zone. Going for 6. Oh, and he dropped it. He had a touchdown right in his hands and couldn't hang on. It'll be 4th down. They'll play it safe and try for 3. He slides that just inside the right upright. The lead now trimmed to 28-24.
We need to learn how to get these.
And listen, y'all know in the booth and everywhere how I feel about kickers.
Red zone mentality.
Leaving it on their foot, so to speak, but nice job executing. He keeps doing stuff like that. I'll keep trotting them out there.
Air Force has it back, and the Falcon offense returns to the field. They cashed in on a short field last time they had it, and now they'll go to work from their own end. They get to him as he throws. Incomplete. He had to get rid of it before he wanted to. The defense put the heat on. So now it's 2nd and long. Looking for a man. It's Ebby. He lobs one high down the left side. Hauls it in down the sideline. Hits the crease. Touchdown, Air Force. And once he found open space, the band might as well start playing.
That's number 2 on the day, having a day. I mean, you know he's going to catch the football, and you know he's going to make plays after he catches. Those are the kind of guys that you feature and you find them, and they produce like this, you keep finding them.
Lining up to add another. And the extra point is good. They're up 35-24. Aggressive play calling on that drive. Just 2 plays, they get the long touchdown pass to pay it off. He'll take the return, try to get better field position. And the return man is stopped, and that'll leave it up to the offense on the next drive. Here comes the Wazoo offense onto the field again. It's always great to get points on a drive, but it would behoove them to try to get a touchdown this time around, Palmer.
They may have to get out of their comfort zone here too, David, a little bit and just start being more aggressive.
He's not
and
well.
take some chances, but that's what's going to have to happen for them to win this game.
Yeah, and when you're losing, obviously everything gets heightened. Everything becomes more critical. This drive is crucial because you've got to cut into this deficit and put some points on the board.
Well, the offense is trying to get a big-time playmaker the ball out in space quickly with the wide receiver screen, but the defense is having none of it.
Out of the gun, the inside handoff to the running back. Get him on the ground after a 4-yard run out to the 31. And this offense is desperate to keep this drive alive, trailing by multiple possessions, and it's getting late. 3rd down play from the gun. Finds the tight end. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the 1st down. Washington State has it all working right now. From the gun, running back on the move. They'll pick up 4, 2nd and 6 coming.
Tackle is made at the 43. Brings up 2nd down.
Went to the running game on 1st down. Now here they come again. They'll run play action. Pocket breaking down. Got him in stride inside the 20. And he slipped through the crowd, and he'll house it. Touchdown, Washington State.
How about that? His 2nd receiving touchdown of the ball game. Find ways to get your athletes the ball. They'll do the rest. That's number 2. They better start playing some better defense. Number 3's coming soon.
He makes the catch for the 2, and now they're down by just a field goal. The kickoff unit is out there, and boy, did that last drive quiet this crowd. On the move from inside his 5. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. They'll get things started on this drive from the 24.
Play our game.
Running back searching for a hole. Gets the nose of the ball to the 25, give him 1.
The big fella in the middle, man. Those defensive tackles, they go such a long way in deciding and really stopping the other team's run game. Just forcing contact with those guards and those centers, owning the line of scrimmage, and getting running backs on the ground.
Let's see what call they have on 3rd and long from the 28. To the air, it's Ebby. The quick out. He's going to come up a couple of yards short of the 1st down. You want to talk about a decision that could blow up in your face, going for it inside your own 40. Complete, out of the backfield, looking for the sticks. At midfield, he's got room. Into the secondary on the right. Touchdown, Falcons. And they take it in for 6 more points.
Man, oh man, when you got a weapon like that, you got to find him, and you got to give him the ball in space. You have some plays on your play sheet, and some of them just say, that guy, get him the ball, let him do the rest. Dangerous weapon out of the backfield, catching the football, making the big play.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead.
I need to get better at defense.
They're now up by a touchdown and a field goal at 10.
These guys are like
And for a
scoring
quick
at
update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Week to week, it's so tough to figure the ACC, which is why this one is notable. Georgia Tech has just had no answers today. You should see what Yellow Jacket greats like Calvin Johnson are saying on social media right now. Talk about unhappy. They're trailing by 14 to Clemson. We'll circle back if anything changes in this big-time ACC matchup. Guys?
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. Got 3 on first down at 2nd and 7. Back to pass. Now he's going to glide away from pressure. He gets the job done, picking up the first down, then getting down.
And they're going to need a lot more of this to get back in this football game. They're trailing. They're trying to make plays. I like the decision-making of the young man, though. Don't force the football. We already got to make big plays. The defense knows it, too. Nice job pulling it down, scrambling, getting the first down. Now you got to keep it going.
And the laundry drops as the pass falls incomplete.
What are you talking about? I can't help but to be so slow.
That costly penalty will give this offense a new set of downs. Just enough time for one more snap before the end of the quarter. Looking to throw on first down. Catch in the middle, it's Bryant. Well,
Far
guys,
enough,
Air
sir.
Force has the lead here. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up.
We get Charlotte and Marshall and Louisville.
Not only is the
I think I love
scoreboard
when
on their
this
side,
is anybody
but so
can win a
too is
championship.
time as we open the fourth. So the final period starts with a 2nd down play. Looking to fire. He wants to go deep. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. Well, the defense didn't get caught napping there. In this situation, you know they have to stay alert for the deep ball.
Yeah, so what defense am I going to call? I'm going to keep some DBs back deep. I'm going to keep my safety a little bit deeper, understanding they're down. They're going to have to attack down the field. I'm going to stick to my passing sets, my nickels, my dimes.
Well, you haven't seen a ton of incompletions in this game, and that's good news for this QB. Obviously, he struggled his last game
on
out.
that side,
Part of that
so
was the
probably
defense,
running
part
to
of that
my
was him not
side.
playing as well as he wanted to. But in this game, he really has been, for the most part, locked in.
Converts on 4th down. Still going. Well, they just drained all the suspense out of the 4th down conversion, moving the chains easily. Washington State ready to go with another first
On
down.
that side.
Wants to throw again. Sets up the screen. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. Wants to go up top. Quick strike complete. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker.
This quarterback right now is in a groove, and he's doing a nice job in pre-snap. He's reading the coverage, and he's getting an idea of where he wants to go with the football. That's why the ball's coming out of his hands so quickly, and that's why he seems like he's in a great rhythm right now.
The chains will move, and they'll have 1st and 10 from inside the red zone at the 18.
And first down for the offense.
Hand off from the shotgun. He stopped at the 14-yard line, and they'll stay on the attack from there. Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. He's dragged down at the 12 as they try to cash in on this red zone opportunity. And the Cougars come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to keep the drive alive.
Your guy.
They'll move the wide receiver. Shotgun snap on 3rd down. Under fire. Couldn't find a man. He just had to throw it away to avoid a negative play. And now on 4th down, they will put it on the shoulders of the kicker to save them with his foot. Absolutely center cut. This is now a 7-point game.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
And he'll bring it out of the end zone. Gets it out to the 20, about 5 yards short of where he'd be if he had just taken a knee in the end zone. Here comes the Air Force offense back onto the field. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. Good, solid, determined run there. They'll mark him down at the 27.
And every coach in America has a plan for this situation. The first 4 minutes of the game, the last 4 minutes of the game. How I'm going to construct my offense. Most of the time, I got to be physical. Run the football like right here. Run that clock. Get a few first downs, and I can end this football game on offense.
It'll be 3rd and long. Looking downfield, it's heavy. Snagged out of the air. Doesn't quite make it to the first down marker. He's a yard short. And the Falcons will send out the punt unit. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. He'll wave for the fair catch and haul it in at the 25. Washington State has it back, and they'll send the offense onto the field. They had to settle for the chip shot field goal last time, Jesse. They'd love for this one to pay off bigger.
Yeah, it just comes down to execution, too. Did a nice job out in the field, stalled a little bit once they got down to the goal line, so they just need to be a little bit more crisp here.
Yeah, and listen, I think the first part was the most important part. You got to put the drive together first to get down there. Now, when we get down there, focus on execution and getting 6 points.
Get him on the ground after a 4-yard run out to the 31. The Cougars come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to convert here. They'll snap it from the gun on 3rd down. Gets rid of it. He's got his man, makes the grab.
You know, that's one as a quarterback.
See, that's what I like. Keep him away from that 50-yard line.
Can you just turn around and make one guy miss and go get the first? Or can you just stretch out and get the first down? You need your guys to have a little bit more awareness where they are in the field on that play. And even though they got the completion, it's not enough to pick up the first. And now you're staring 4th down right in the face.
Air Force has it back, and the Falcon offense returns to the field. Finds some space, enough to get 5 to the 22.
Well, at this point of the game, with the lead in the 4th quarter, deep in their own end, they're going to want to run the football, no doubt. The defense knows that, and they're going to be trying to rip it out, seeing if they can get a takeaway to set up their offense in great field position. So ball security right here has got to be big.
Just enough there to get it to the 25, a pickup of 2. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. The Falcons are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. On 3rd and short, they'll ride the running back here. Just what they were looking for to get this drive rolling. They're out to the 35. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. And the Falcons will snap it on 1st and 10. They keep it on the ground. Clock is their friend. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. After losing a couple on that last play, here's 2nd and 12. On the run, it's Weir. And you want to talk about gang tackling. Everybody on the defense run to the ball.
is a big pressure moment for the offense, too, because they've got the lead, but it's now third down on their own side of the field. They would love nothing more than to be able to convert this, stay on the field, keep bleeding the clock, but the defense, I'd expect them to bring pressure here, trying to force the ball out of the QB's hands quickly.
They will stop him short, and the defense trying to keep him alive. The Falcons will bring the punt team onto the field. He's going to try to flip the field with this one. 2-minute timeout arrives, and this defense desperately needs to get the football back. And here comes the punt team. They'll get down and put a stop to this return. They'll mark it at the 32. Here comes the Wazoo offense onto the field again. First snap of this drive will come from their own 32.
Watch the tight end.
3 and out the last time they had it, and at this point of the game, you just can't afford many of those. Got his man out of the backfield. And good coverage by the defense, just a short game.
Man, this is such a hard situation. That clock is your enemy, and you've got to push the ball down the field. But you know the defense is dropping back, so you can take the underneath stuff and go to your second and third read some, but we've got to stay aggressive.
They're dealing with a second and long. Back to pass. On target. He almost picked up the first down on that one, but he'll be just a little bit short. Sprinting to the line to try to get this one off. Clock's running. They turn to the passing game on 3rd and short. And that'll be incomplete. They certainly weren't afraid to take a shot there, and now it's 4th down.
And it's now or never. It's do or die for this offense. 4th down, late in the game, trailing. They absolutely have to connect and move the chains right here. This thing is over.
Tries to get it on the ground. Turns it on in midfield. Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a first down. They're moving quickly after that big 4th down conversion. Clock will roll when the ball is set. Wants to throw on 1st down. Throws to the wideout. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on 1st down. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long.
And I like it. Very smart defense, understanding the clock. Understanding they're going to try to push the ball down the field. Great job playing deep, breaking on the football, making sure that receiver doesn't catch it. Smart IQ defense.
Love the execution there on the screen. The running back shows pass protect, last second turns around, so he's able to get the ball. The D linemen have already run past him. Now he can turn upfield for a big gainer.
It's complete to the right. Now they're really starting to threaten as they pick up the first down at the 34-yard line. Looking to throw on 1st down. And the pressure will get there. The sack. Down he goes in the waiting moments. That could be a costly play. Trying play action. He'll loft one deep down the left side. He had that one slip to the ground, and if he had held on, that might have been a wrap. Instead, it'll be 3rd down.
3rd and long, defense knows the pass is coming, so they're going to have guys with their eyes on the QB, but they are going to try to get to him with pressure, pinning their ears back. If you're on offense, you might be thinking blitz here. You better get rid of this one quick.
On 3rd and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. Man, did he pay for it with that hit as he got rid of the ball.
And this is a tough time for this offense because you're in passing mode. You're in comeback mode, and what is that? The defense knows that. Like, they're pinning their ears back. They're coming after the quarterback, and you've already struggled protecting your guy today and creating those explosive plays. This offense is going to have to buckle up and really protect their guy up front.
4th down, gotta have it here. Fires to the wideout. Converts on 4th down, and he's still going. They finally get to him, but what a play there to pick up the first down. And quickly to the line of scrimmage, they spike it and stop the clock. Long drive continues as the offense keeps working the ball down the field. Back to throw, and he's running out of time. Under fire. He's run out of bounds and didn't gain an inch on the play. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Didn't have anything working and just had to throw it away on 3rd down.
And with that incompletion, man, it's go time. Like this offense, there's no more holding back. They've got to have this play. Trailing, they need a big play. Which one on that play call sheet is your go-to play in this moment when I gotta have it?
And that is how we will wrap this one up.
GG's CPU, GG's. You tried to cheat it in. Air Force wins. Air Force wins.
Yeah, Reese, maturity and experience
I'm
matters.
struggling
This team has
with
guys
the
that have
low
played a lot of
500
snaps.
team.
They've seen a lot of looks.
And with the
They've lost close
CPU on
games
top
like
of
this in
that.
the past.
Not a
That
good
wasn't the
sign.
case today, David.
Get
Too
back
many
into
guys
the
out there
lab.
making big-time
Thank
plays.
you all for
And I
watching.
think belief
As
is what
remember,
you build.